Hello Vault Survivors, welcome to my first ever build video. So I am here, you may recognise the location, you may be able to hear Radio Freedom in the background. You may also be wondering why it's so dark. It is dark because, as Codsworth says, the sunrise never ceases to amaze. And I will show you the exterior that I'm about to show now. But it's my castle build. Hopefully it's going to start raining. Typical. So it's going to start raining. So I was hoping it'd be a nice day. But yeah, there we go. There is my castle build. You enjoy that? Good. Fantastic. Right. That's it now. I will talk you through it and I will go through it all. I'll just try and make it a nicer day. So I might have to wait a day and see what happens. So we'll be back shortly. Right. That's better. I had to wait a couple of days. Or better. Sorry. That is better. So we have the exterior leaning. I've got a few sandbags out here. I've not, before we go into it and have a look, I've not used any mods. I've not used, the only thing I've used glitch wise is I've used some Creation Club content. I've used some glitch things of basically making the size limit a bit bigger by using the gun trick. The only thing I haven't done, I've not used the rug glitch because I can't get it to work properly for me. It's quite frustrating. I think it doesn't work on all objects, and some of the objects I'm trying to use it on doesn't work on. Right, let's go into first person view so you don't see my character, and so you can see you've got the impressive entrance, and this is the entrance where everyone comes in and out. You will see why that is. I've caught a dog. I've not been here for ages, so yeah, probably. And we've got a rad scrubber straight away. And here we go. This is the castle. I took, and as you can see, very busy, lots of settlers, lots of things going on. I wanted that. One of my ideas when I decided to design it was I still wanted people to be walking about. I didn't want, I have seen builds, and I'm on PlayStation, so I'm highly limited in the amount I can do. I've seen builds where you've got an amazing massive settlement but no one in it, and that kind of feels strange to me. We've got the junkyard dogs here all hanging out. How you doing, guys? Excellent. Yeah, good. Brahman. That's a new addition since I was last here. Alright, I'll get a trough installed. Calm down. We've got the entertainment area here next to the workbench. I kind of didn't like the workbench just being its own, so I stuck these arcades here, classics here, of course. I think that's Automatron, is it? Automatron? Oh no, Pitfall. Pitfall, sorry, I apologise. Pitfall was the original game. Space Invaders and Zeta Invaders and Atomic Command or Missile Command. I remember playing those back on the Atari. What are you doing around here, Doc? You should be doing at your post, mate. We have the hydroponics or greenhouse.
For good neighbor. That place is nothing but trouble.
I would have thought it would have been. Okay, fair enough. No, I'm not going to judge a book by its cover. Just because you're a ghoul does not mean you've got to like good neighbor. Howdy. So I've got the settler thing there to check out what they're doing. We've got outhouses here. I decided to put it near to where they work. I thought, good idea. One of them's got a broken window. Of course, if you ever try to sit on them, you can't use them. So we've got the scavenging station. This is the one of the walls I put in, obviously to fix it up. And I thought, well, rather than have an empty wall, so we've got a file in place, a bit Minutemen type bit. Nah, bit empty over here, just lighting.
Yeah.
Sorry. Place to sit. Plan your strategies. There's the one and only cannon we've got here. We've only got one cannon, so we've got views out over Boston, looking out and looking towards, well, towards the airport. And there's the entrance out onto the ramparts. We'll do that in a minute, but let's go up to the top here. We've got a steamer trunk. This is where I put I didn't have top level thing. Plus I need, castle's kind of strange because you need two sources of power, so I had this one installed and I had a few generators over the other side, and I scrapped it and changed it to a fusion generator. So I thought it's a bit cleaner, a bit better. So we've got this up here. And out here you can actually walk out onto the ramparts. And we do have a guard, obviously, who comes up here and mans the turret, which helped us when the Institute decided to have the ghoul to attack us. And then we have here a Nuka-Cola station. Now everything, I think, I know, I did put a Nuka-Cola in there. I think it kind of messed up. So we've got a...
My back hurts, my feet hurts, everything hurts.
Got a haircut station, you know, with a... I placed the old few utensils down here. A bar. Obviously not, the bar's not open this time. Annoyingly, you've got plants growing in here, but I couldn't decide what to do with these bits, so I've sort of turned this into a cafe hangout area, looking out over the ocean towards Spectacle Island and a few other bits. Nice lamps. It's all oil up here. It's far easier. I mean, I could put normal bulbs. I do have. Well, I could run electricity up here. I decided not to. Nuka station. And we've got more on the ramparts. We've got guard station over here. I didn't just want to put guard stations. I've kept the ammo box there. Lighting, so another generator powering all the lighting in the turrets. Another, and more generators. So yeah, lots of generators all over the place doing different things. I think the generators around the ramparts power all the defences and turrets, and then everything else powers down here. So we've also got a few kegs and that, and this is a place where they'll come at night time. They'll come and press the weights once they finish. They come to the gym once they've done a day's work, and yeah, there's always a big queue for this. Yeah, this is a famous problem. Let's just solve that issue. Minutemen flags everywhere, of course. You know, this character, she is Railroad. Although I've turned a Raider in the end. That's why she's looking a bit Nuka-Cola like, or Nuka World. There's the generator powering. That powers the water purifier that's outside and connects to the main electricity, but I didn't want... I've got enough pylons and settlement beacons and wires running everywhere. I didn't want too many more. Right, so let's go inside. Let's actually start in this corner. This is over near the kitchens, so you've got a place where they're smoking the fish. I'm fine, I'm good. Lovely day at last. So yeah, smoking fish and a place to put stuff, produce, what have you. There we go, there's a water purifier doing its job. Then we have a cafe.
Hope you ain't one of them synths here to spy on
So,
me.
what? Yeah, why aren't you out at the market? Go on, off you go.
Another day of hard work.
All these are Far Harbour decorations just put in here to make it feel a bit full. And I kept some of the stuff that was here. So yeah, like the things, put a few coffee cups, quantums, Nuka-Cola purified water, cooking stations, some meat out. Looked like it's been cooking, fish stations, beer bottles, and another mixing station. An ice box.
Huh? Yeah?
Huh?
Yeah. The sleeping quarters aren't that amazing, but I just decided to give them all a simple bed and footlocker. They don't need more than that. They're not going to have that much stuff with them. And footlockers can hold infinite amount of stuff anyway. We all know that. Here we have the Chem Station, which comes with the settlement. I've just added the surgical scalpel and the bits.
I can
Hello,
patch you
Doc.
up if you need it.
Nah, I'm alright, Doc.
Small fee,
First.
of course.
And Chem Station, so you can mix things up. And a stag on the wall. I think that's changed with Creation Club. Now, this is the General's quarters, which lead down into the basement. But I've decided to make them a bit more. So we've got weapons, we've got all the things from my adventures. I've just realised I've gone for a raider settlement. I'm going to have to come and reclaim all these. There's a few repeats in there as well. I've not got all the magazines and I've not got all the bobbleheads. Still not done that. Although I have looked at lids and I'm pretty sure I've got all them. Obviously not in, probably in separate playthroughs, and there's a problem. This is where I would sit and hear people's concerns and pencil, take notes, type things up, Mr. Handy, to remind us of Codsworth, and that Liberty. This scales for to represent justice and fair balance of society, etc. for the Minutemen. I pinched that from the railroad, so that's in the headquarters. Tom, I think, has it. We've got gun display, Minutemen outfit, and all the crafting stations are here as well, of course, and the Minutemen flag. Then we go more bedding with pictures. The idea is that the Minutemen will be ready at a moment's notice, so if something happens, they're out, and they're out here. I think that may have been left in there already, that bucket and broom, and I just left it there because I think they would just sweep out the areas where they sleep. I have a thing about putting lighthouses in. Yeah, look, lighthouse pictures. So this is the room that has the Myla kegs in, I think. And yeah, I've left some of these more distressed pictures on the wall because I quite like them. It gives them a bit of character. A water fountain, and then this little area with a bit of storage, a few more pictures, and then we can head upstairs, and we're here. Back now, there is an exterior as well, so let's get outside.
Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
So there is I used to walk along there to get to the exterior, but you can just cut along here. I kind of took inspiration from the idea of a medieval castle, perhaps having a marketplace outside as well. So here we have the marketplace. There's not much here. There's a few stations. Oh, normally there's people on trading. I've not got out here, or obviously a few posters to make it look a bit more lively. Sometimes they teleport through the wall. Not much I can do about that. I wish they would walk round, but Minutemen flag. And then we have the jetty as well. Is this one of this? This will be one of.
Huh?
Hello.
I just want to trade a few things. Okay.
I'm wondering why you're standing in the water. Okay, I think you're meant to be standing on here. And we've got a little bit of a fishing area with a chair looking out towards Spectacle Island, so a little jetty and a fishing spot. Slight overhangs, but that's fine. I couldn't really think what to do with those corners, so I wanted to do something different, and that's why I chose that. I will show you from another angle now. It's perfect daylight. I'll show you the front again. Let's have a look back at the front. There we go. We've got this big imposing lions making a statement where the Minutemen don't mess. And as I completed with the railroad, I've got this to stop people sneaking round, so we'd hear them in the water. Some more defences. Missile turret. I've never had to use that. I mean, I think I may have had the gunners attacking this one. I think it might well have been the gunners. And then there we go, more defences at the front of the castle there. And you've got the Minutemen statue up there. That's actually lit up. I'll try and show you it at night as well. We'll fade to night, fade to black, and show you what it looks like. But yeah, it's quite a imposing structure without that huge hole in the wall, or holes in the wall, because there's that one and there's this one normally, isn't there? But I've patched them up as best I can. But yeah, as I say, I've not used any mods whatsoever. Everything's placed by hand. I think it took me a couple of days to do this. So it's and main issue was having to pop off to Diamond City to get resources, shipments of resources. But I'll flip it over to night time, and then you can see it all lit up and how it looks then. Yeah, it's now 9:30 at night, and even the general's quarters look a bit darker and duller. So we'll get outside and No one's at their posts anymore.
Well, stay safe out there.
It has a nice sort of friendly kind of glow to it. What have I called you? Oh, I can't see because I've not got the head-up display on. Oh, there's a
been growing pretty good.
big queue for the gym, is there? Even the doc's up there wanting to have a go. So there's the Minutemen. Oh, Nuka-Cola, you've got to love it, haven't you? Get back on the ramparts and yeah, so all nicely lit. The Minutemen at night. Right, we'll go and look at the castle from the outside. Oh, we could walk through here actually. I wonder if there's anyone hanging out at the bar. Oh, they're up here, but they're not doing much.
Yeah.
You're just guarding. That's some serious firepower I've given you there. Yeah, they're here at the bar and stuff. Oh, nice. Just having a sit and a drink, look out over to sea, contemplate your day's work and what the Commonwealth will bring the next day.
Lost track of how many blisters I got.
You constantly run into you, don't I? And of course the cigarette machine. So is the barman down there? No, I don't think he's down there anymore. Right, let's just quickly look at it from outside. I do like the subtle lighting. I don't use any lighting mods because I tend to find they affect the lights negatively. I wish you could just build over there. Mind you, I've recently been building in Jackson's lighthouse, so yeah, it's lit up as well there. When you come up, you still see the silhouettes of the lions, and then we'll look at it from the other side where you'd come up to it. So that's the two areas. I mean, most people enter through that entrance there because that is the main entrance. Even provisioners come through that entrance, so that's why I left it as the main one. But then you've got that as well. Oh, I'm the wrong side of the railing. I could end up in the sea. So that is my castle build. 0 mods. Everything placed by hand. As I said, it took a couple of days. But it's well worth it. I was really pleased with it. And I hope you enjoyed it too. And I'll see you all in the next. If you want to see more build videos, just let me know in the comments. I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for your time. Bye bye.